off my grass.
Hey, you old people.
Hello, you young whippersnapper.
How you enjoying your new camping trailer?
It's hot out here.
No alligators.
We ate them.
Oh, this is a Alpha Wolf, a 26-footer.
Yes. It's fabulous.
And here's the owner of the new trailer. It's got a sofa, reclining or massaging chairs, dinette, has an island in the middle, fireplace, TV set, pantry, kitchen, refrigerator, sink, microwave, lots of storage. Bedroom, closets on both sides. We have a storm coming in. That's coming pretty quick too. Like a wave rolling in on the beach. I can just now feel the wind coming. It's pretty spectacular. A little bit of a green tinge to them clouds. I always heard that meant tornadoes. I don't know if you can see how fast these things are moving. They're trucking on along. It was way back over there. It's moved way back up here. Just while I went inside to get the camera. It's only this leading edge that's moving. Let's see if I can get something to give you an idea how fast it's moving. This is going to be a humdinger of a storm. I saw the radar. I can hear the thunder off in the distance. There's flash lightning and stuff. Poor Sheila. She does not like the thunder boomers. Dog sits in the bathroom. Let's see if that's moving. See if I can. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. I can see it quite clearly, but I don't think this camera's picking it up. Okay, I'm going to go back inside before it starts pouring, because it's going to come a rainstorm. Been so long since I videotaped, I don't even know what's on this camera. I guess it'll all go out in this video. Yeah, I didn't want to catch Ruby peeing, but what I wanted to show you was these new Pug Life harnesses that I got to take them walking. They've got the three straps on them. 3 straps, 3 buckles, and a handle. The strap underneath the chest is adjustable. It has a huge buckle on it to clip. One thing I'm not sure of is this is adjustable to chest strap, but it's Velcro. That's a lot of Velcro, but I would have thought there would have been a buckle, an adjustable buckle on that. But it really does go on them. There's Ruby. Ruby got a red one. She thought I was trying to kill her while I was trying to adjust it. It's like a little saddle. But it's very comfortable for them. Neither one of them seem to care. It's way easier than a collar or the other harnesses I had for them. They're pricey, about 40 bucks a piece. They seem to be well made. It's very heavy material. It's very heavy, stitched. I mean, that's a monster buckle there. So, red for Ruby, purple for Sheila. That way I can't get the dogs mixed up when we're walking. And some of the features they say, aside, now I get to watch Sheila pee, is if you have a dog that pulls, you're supposed to be able to attach the leash on the side rings, and when they pull, it'll just turn them right back into you. I don't know how that works. However, I will say, these may be the best harnesses since sliced bread, but it's been almost a month since I pressed the button to pay for them, and they just came today. Don't try calling their 800 number. You'll get about a 20-minute recording about how busy they are, and then it'll hang up on you. You will never be able to talk to a human. So if you have a question about the size, because they list their sizes based on pounds, how much the dog weighs, and I think in some cases I was actually worried because Ruby weighs 45 pounds, but she has a very long body, so, but all's well that ends well. It went on there and adjusted up nice. I said leave enough room for your fingers under the belly part, which I did, but I had to adjust it twice to get it there. And I ended up with both of them pulling the chest strap almost all the way double, and it comes all the way back over to right there. And that's just Velcro, but I don't think it's going to come undone. So, I don't know, I saw some harnesses on Amazon that look just as easy to put on. They're $14, and if you want something with Amazon, they'll be ringing your doorbell by the time you finish checking out if you want. You don't pay for it. Their customer service on this was poor, and that's all I can give them. 0 stars. Product itself fits well, adjusts well, appears to be well made. The dogs don't seem to mind wearing it at all. And on that, the quality of it remains to be seen, but it looks and feels like a quality product. And they say I won't ever have to buy another one. And Sheila looks so pretty wearing her purple one. Yes, her does. And of course Ruby's red, so Ruby requires a red one. It doesn't have any effect on her laying down or anything like that. They have total freedom of movement with their front legs and stuff. It goes around their chest instead of their neck, so you don't have to worry about damaging their windpipe or anything. So we'll see. Alright, now I'll show you my other new purchase. Trevor is dead. Long live Trevor. We now have a 2019 F-150 XL Super Crew cab with the 101A upgrade, which basically means aluminum wheels, the fancy wheels, and there's not any empty button spots in there. And I added the running boards and did a video on it. The company liked my video, so they sent me a bumper step that matches the running boards. It just fits into the receiver hitch, helps getting in the thing. I really like the running boards. I think they look pretty good. And then I added I thought I unlocked it. It beeped the horn. Well, hang on a second. A slow release, which is that little doohickey there. I installed that. So all it means is that the tailgate doesn't slam down. The tailgate locks. Oh, because it's a heavy tailgate, you wouldn't want it to fall on you. Tailgate locks, but when you open it, it goes down slow. One of the things I added. Okay, I already said special wheels. Got a nice big back seat for the dogs, and they've got a nice bed in here. Both dogs can stand up, lay down, do whatever they want, so when we're traveling it'll be fine. I do have a latch thing coming for the back seat. The passenger seat already has one, but this one you need a wrench to get back there and pull on the tab. So that's coming Friday. Then I can store, that's my first aid kit. I can store that back behind the seat. And it's got a 12-volt accessory and a couple of USB ports back here in the back seat. I could probably put some phone things in and run them up. That middle seat sits up as a bench seat. So see how easy, just step up on them things. So the 101A package, you get electric mirrors, electric locks, electric windows, and I also got the integrated brake controller for a travel trailer. And it's got the 4-inch screen with a backup camera, but you can also, down here there's a USB port. I got about 30 albums on this USB stick. You can plug those in there and I can listen to all my CDs going down the road, and it actually works pretty good. You can also hook your phone up to it, Bluetooth, and anything that there's all kinds of apps that you can use that will display on the screen. And I mean, I've listened to Pandora over the system radio. It's got a speaker up here that's a microphone, so that you can receive phone calls, and it'll read text messages to you instead of having to look at your phone. Got steering wheel controls for the stereo. This is for the information display right there to control everything, tell you what your tire pressure is. Cruise. These are all the controls for the phone and stuff. And at night, every one of these little buttons lights up. Looks like a 747 cockpit in here. Variable speed wipers. Steering wheel is tilt and scope, or tilt and telescope. It's got 3 drive modes: normal, tow haul, and sport mode, which just changes the shift positions on the transmission. 6-speed transmission, 3.3 liter V6. Naturally aspirated. Then there's also a manual mode. You can't see it with this thing off, but you can put the transmission in manual mode and lock out different gears. So you got the plus and minus here to either add more gears or lock out more gears. So like if you're stuck, I guess you can lock out everything except second gear and use that to rock yourself to try and get unstuck. I've discovered my GPS works fine sitting right down here on the tunnel. There is a storage compartment under this middle seat. I'm not going to lift it up. In fact, I'm going to get out of here. It's hotter than crap in this thing. It's 100 degrees out here today. But the glove box has a double shelf in there. So you can stick your phone and stuff up in there if you want. Has an auto start stop, so if you're like a fast food line, the auto starts on. Every time you pull up and stop for a second or two, it'll shut the engine off. Or you can press this button and turn that off so it doesn't do it. Supposedly saves fuel. Although I did take one road trip out on the interstate and running 70, 75, 80 miles an hour, I was getting over 22 miles to the gallon with it, and that's before it had 500 miles on it. So 12 volt, little tray up here that the rearview camera shows up in this. Okay, that's it. I'm done. We don't have a name for this one yet, but I really like this truck. And Ruby was a little concerned. It's actually less of a jump for her to get into the back of this than it was to jump into the van, but it was new. So when I wanted her to jump up in the van, plus she's got the step here, she would go round and round. Look at it, round and round. Look at it, round and round. Look at it, finally about the 6th or 7th time she finally jumped up there, and then she enjoyed the ride. Now that I have the harnesses, I'll take both of them out. As weather cools off, we'll start doing some walking again. Here's the thing for the passenger one. You pull that down on the jack and all that's back behind there. Very pleased with this truck. And very, very pleased with it's got exactly what I wanted and nothing extra. And I couldn't be happier with the deal that they made me. Berkeley Ford out in Monk's Corner. Guy by the name of Cream if you're looking for a vehicle. So it doesn't have the, I mean the wheels are upgraded from the standard XL to these aluminum looking things. Oh, some of the other stuff it's got that the standard XL doesn't have is the fog lights. And I've seen flush mount winches that you can put in there. It's only a 2-wheel drive, but I have no desire to go out 4-wheeling or anything like that, but a winch would be nice if I ever do get out camping and get stuck. So I think I'll put a tonneau cover on it and we'll try tent camping for a little bit. There just was not enough room in that van for me and 2 dogs. And besides that, there's all the crap we had in the van, plus me, plus 2 dogs. Well, you saw it in the last video. There was just standing room only. And poor old Sheila, when it was raining and thundering, was up underneath the brake pedal on the driver's side. So, I are sweating profusely from just being in that truck for a little bit. Oh, I forgot to lock it. So we're going to try a different track, and then if tent camping doesn't work, then next year we'll buy us a travel trailer. So there you go. That's the update. New harnesses for the dogs that I hope they work as well as they advertise. I really was a little disgusted with the customer service because I called their 800 number twice and never got a hold of anybody. But so far I'm pleased with the quality of them. So that's it. Signing off from Ladson. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Oh, welcome to the we got several new subscribers. People were really bored, I guess. See you later.